Alright, welcome to another match of Ather. We're taking on a Japanese player today, and we're gonna have to use the Gale Force team on this one. I don't think I could have tanked this with Ike because of the whole problem of Felix getting behind. I have actually built the save team, so that is up and running. The problem is, I don't think I would have been able to take out Alphonse with that team. So we're using this one instead, the Edelgard Gale Force team instead, because there's no gatekeeper, so we can warp wherever we want to. That being said, I'm actually concerned about what we're going to do with Alphonse here. We have red units, and more importantly, we have Summer Golvig here, so let's see how that goes. But I'm not like 100% confident. We'll probably lose this. The winning or losing this match will come down to whether or not Golvig can take out Felix, because I don't think Summer Edelgard can do it. And also, I should probably I can probably drop Summer Edelgard from this team if I want to, for let's say another dancer. But I don't know, man. I just like seeing her there. I like seeing her there. I like having the potential extra 3 actions, even though I don't need it. Because there's there's 3,
let's swim.
4. So that's 10 actions on this team, potentially. So yeah, I just like having her there, even though she doesn't do anything. I could swap that spot for let's say Felix if I really needed to.
I will deliver.
But for now, she's just gonna stick around because Edelgard is she's done nothing wrong. Ooh, this is a lot of damage from the Violet here. It's probably from the poi from Plumeria. Typically he does way less. So yeah, plus 10 true damage, plus 7 debuff on my res, so that's probably why. Because Violet doesn't normally hit that hard with the Supreme Heaven.
Come along.
Now, okay, that's about what I expected. But we can take out Not, and what can we do? We should be able to take out Felix as well. Let's see.
Next?
Oh, okay, never mind. That's really because I just got hit super hard by Violet there. It typically takes her 2 actions, or this version of Edelgard can take out Felix with 2 actions, so... but Violet hit us pretty hard there, so
yes.
Not to worry. I'm pretty sure that Golvig can do it. She should be faster.
I will deliver.
Problem is now, what do I do about Alphonse in the corner here? Luckily, none of his effects have been triggered so far, so no one's getting the plus extra stats and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in and see what Golvig is capable of here in the Alphonse matchup. He was so when I was building my defense, he was so 50-50 in terms of what he could potentially survive and stuff. Okay, this is, yeah, I pretty much figured that. Even though Felix has the Ike ring here, he's not getting a lot of the speed-based damage reduction because Summer Golvig is so fast. This is a problem. The fact that I can't kill Alphonse is a problem. The only solution that I was thinking of if this were to happen is that Alphonse has a lot of weapon conditions that, if I can get him to be solo, I should be able to take him out. So let's take out some more of these units. And then once it's down to just him and, let's say, one other unit, we'll see how that appears. We get the special back from Golvig. That's nice in terms of the amount of damage. I think even if I had Desperation here, he still would live. He's killing in the counterattack. And also, just a reminder, he's able to counterattack because the flame terrain gives him the ability to counterattack. So, thought process right now is that I want to take out Embla and Plumeria. Reason being, if I can remove the 2 spaces condition, he won't get the Breath of Life support, which means that the 14 chip damage from Golvig should stick, and I should be able to probably one-shot him with the special. So that is the next strategy here. We'll see how it works out. But if that fails, I don't know. I'll probably take out Ursula and see if Edelgard can live a hit from Alphonse, especially since he won't move. Maybe she'll live a hit. I don't know. Well, he might move nonetheless just to get into a better position, but
I will deliver.
yeah. It's either up. He won't go behind. I can take out Ursula with Goldberg. Let's see what happens. Ooh, nice. That's what we want to see. We do this from right here because this pins Ursula. Okay, this is perfect. That worked out really, really clutch. Also, I just realized that Alphonse would have probably just killed
This may be
Tana instead. Nice. 42. Yeah, man, this unit not so high on him anymore. I was really high on him when he first was revealed, but like I don't know, man. There's something missing with that Alphonse.
Maybe
Yeah, he needs something. I don't know what it is, but he has like Joel was saying that Felix is a jack of all trades, master of none. But I think that really applies more to Felix here. What am I saying?
Morning.
He was saying that Felix was a jack of all trades, master of none, but I think it actually applies more to Alphonse because he does so much in terms of the stat distribution. He can be a wall, he can be a carry, he can tank, but at the same time, I've seen people try to gale force with him, which I mean, go ahead, but at the same time, he underperforms quite a bit. That's what I've been finding with that Alphonse, but I don't know. Maybe some of you are having better luck with him. I don't know, but GG's. See you in the next one. All right, so we're taking on Avian today. I think this guy is on my friends list, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. But in any case, we're going to use the Fjorm team today because this looks like the perfect opportunity to use it. We have the pots in a reachable position. The defense isn't too oppressive. Yeah, I feel like this is the best setup that we're going to get to bring back Fjorm just to show you exactly what she's capable of in the current meta. Interestingly enough, I think I was saying this before, but the thing that kind of like was pushed her out was speed creep was getting pretty insane. So yeah, we kind of had to bench her because of that. Not that it's like any less insane currently. I mean, she still gets outsped. There's some really, really fast units that are currently in the game. But there are a lot more tools that she has to be able to keep up currently. So Sedith is probably the best example of that currently. And then on top of that, Desperation Brave hits were like her biggest weakness. So some of that isn't like 100% around. I mean, we just saw the legendary banner, so there's a new Shez to deal with. And also the old Shez also was able to beat her as well, but both of them have fallen off. Well, the old Shez has fallen off a bit. And Red Shez will probably do very well just because he's red. So there's that to consider. But as long as she can live the 2 hits, she should be fine. Because there is Breath of Life support here on Sedith. So as long as I set it up right, she should be able to survive, or at least get back whatever amount of health that she would have lost. It's so weird sometimes, like Breath of Life heals sometimes for like 20, and then other times, like specifically against Leon, it heals for like 50, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. But yeah, I think that's probably what's gonna happen here. Let's see, 36. That's like crazy. But yeah, she has the no counter disrupt, so this won't be a problem. She doesn't have to worry about a res check. She'll just hit him for 1 billion damage. It's a really nice rally trap. Just that the units don't hit particularly hard enough, unfortunately. Or probably just because my save team is just really, really good. There's also that. yeah, really we're trying to avoid Julia just so that we could heal. That was the main benefit of putting Fjorm in the corner here. And now we just gotta figure out how to get the boss, and then we can wrap this up. So yeah, this Robin, or Grima, is probably the only dragon unit aside from Lumera that I really use. I mean, Alir is also there as well, but Alir is also a sword unit, so I don't really count the dragon forms. But
Yes?
this Grima is really, this
Where is
Robin
my
slash
prey?
Grima is really good. Rearmed, she can duplicate fodder. I have not, like, when was the last time she was even on a banner? I can't even remember. But yeah, I have not been able to pick up any more copies of her. I would love to, because she has some wonderful fodder on her currently that I just can't pass around. So yeah, hopefully a rearmed Robin banner comes back. Like, probably gonna drop another rearmed armor at some point. Wow, that would probably be the best unit in the game at that point if they did that. So maybe no. Maybe no. I take that back. They might not do that. Because every armor that they've released so far this year has become the best save unit in the game. Probably just based off the stats alone, and the BST bump, and the fact that they're going to get new skills. You can't release a bad armor unit at this point, because like what is even the point? We already have so many armored units and so many ways to build them that there's no point in releasing a bad one. I was actually contemplating trying to get Marth back in, Winter Marth, but he would lose in the Celica matchup, so it was kind of pointless. I don't think I could get him to outspeed Emblem Celica. And then there are like faster units still. Bernie is a big one. Like, Bernie is so weird. Well, for me, because I run the healing tower consistently, offense and defense. But if you don't run, or you keep her away from the healing tower, she does a tremendous amount of damage. With the brave hits, even against a lot of red units. My only problem with her is that it's still not enough. Even though she can duel out like really big hits, it's still not enough, which is weird. I don't know. I don't understand it. She's strong, but she's still underpowered. And that's really just because of Ike. Well, not even just because of Ike, but there are other units that she also fails to kill, like Jimbro's one of them as well. But against most other things, like she clears Myr, she clears Byleth, and if you can get her to outspeed Amelia, she'll probably win that matchup as well. But then Amelia has a lull, so I don't know, probably not gonna happen. But yeah, I'm very happy with the team here, the save tanks. Sedith, I think, is fantastic for tanking teams.
Let's go.
I really do 100% believe, I've been saying this for the past couple videos, that save units are going to be coming back in a big way. I think by the end of the year, we're going to get some type of save unit that's just going to be nuts, or a save skill that's going to be nuts. So keep an eye out for that, because the meta, the way that the meta is currently set up, I don't see how, unless they give us some new Omni tank, I don't see how we're going to be able to survive the hits or the nukes that are currently running around in Ether raids or just in every other game mode, especially Arena. Oh my god, Arena is a pain to play. Like, first off, if there's an Ike, I typically have to surrender like right away because I'm running old legendaries. And then second off, there's so much warping, man. There's literally, like, it's everywhere. And I don't like always going to Arena with the emblem rings. So I'm automatically at a disadvantage, because if you can't tank the unit that's warping in, then you lose automatically. Yeah, so armors, I definitely see them coming back in a big way.
Let us begin.
Unless they like give Embla another alts, which they could potentially do if they wanted to. Because I'm sure,
Is it time?
I mean, Bridal alt was this year, so they probably could have recorded more. But I don't see them doing that like for a bit. I think they're going to focus on the OCs from the new book, if anything else. But yeah, we're saving. Hardy Fighter, waiting on that tier 4 Hardy Fighter to pretty much just break the game, because that's definitely going to be the next best thing.
Yes?
Yeah, you really want that Hardy Fighter, man. It's so good. It's so good. Banner, legendary Banner, male Shez, and whatever. He's good. But I mean, it's going to come down to how well he's able to run lethality. I think the biggest problem with lethality is that they made it a 4-hit cooldown. It could have been 3. Just looking back at it now, there's Luna, I guess, is 3, so I understand why you want something to imply that it's better than Luna, and it is 100% better than Luna. But the fact that it's a 4 cooldown special, and the units that benefit from it the most are daggers, and they really need it. At the time when it came out, probably not so much, but Luna has aged a lot better because of the fact that Luna is a 3-hit cooldown versus lethality being 4. I mean, I do see them making special ramp -2 a thing on more units to come. Even like if some units get like refined in the future, they could probably give them an extra +1 cooldown, like somewhere in their weapon condition.
Do not waver.
Let us begin.
I really think we need another special that does what lethality does, but is a lower cooldown cost. So maybe not 75% cut of defense and res. Maybe like, well, that's basically just Moonbow at that point. I don't know, but we need something that's a lower cost so that dagger units can be good again. A low cost lethality. Yeah, because I really just, like, even my calves, I have my Ascended Heir, and I'm just like sitting, like looking at her, and I really want to use her, but the 4 cooldown is just too much, man. Like, you can outsource 2, maybe 3, and she has Slaying, so I mean, you can get one from Neitha Valeria, you can get one from Panette, you can get one more if you have Asker, so that's instant lethality, but then at what cost? Why would you run a team with those units? Like, why? And the only other choice would be to run Rally Spectrum. So, yeah. I don't know, maybe they'll make more dagger units in the vein of Gunungagat, because I really liked her. It's just that, again, unless you're going to run Potent, she does, like, she does a bunch of zeros, like, against most units. So unless you're going to give her Potent and swap out her B skill, which I really would not recommend, how are they going to refine these rearmed units, rearmed and ascended units, when their time comes? Because they're already so good. I can't imagine what you would give them to make them better. The majority of them have perf skills, so I can assume that those perf skills will not get refined, because that would probably be broken. But how would you make them better? Because a lot of them, like, let's say Fallen Crom, he's already so good. How do you make Arcane Devourer better?
Do not waver.
That's like,
let us go.
I don't even like. And also, would you then make it still inheritable? So I don't know, maybe they'll probably just skip those refines altogether. Maybe rearmed units are never going to get refines, and we're just going to get progressively better rearmed weapons. I think that's probably what they'll have to do, because that would probably be actually game breaking, because those weapons, a lot of those weapons are already really good. So wow, yeah, okay, never mind. Shez, Red Dagger, I mean, they really should have made him a different season. There's no reason to put him in the same season as Yuri, who is already, like, really bad. But I don't know. I'll test him out once he's available. Banner is really bad, in my opinion. You can probably skip this one safely, but I'm going to pick up the unit nonetheless, because I want to try something out for SDS next month. But GG's. See you in the next one.